I think a big part of it is was the off-season conditioning. You know, we grew a lot as a team through Coach Tolbert's workouts and stuff. And a big thing, not only personally but also as an O-lineman, and a concern for my unit is Coach Trev's ability to coach us. He's taught us stuff that we had no idea was even out there, and you know, his experience, his vast knowledge of O-line play, and the way you have to do it, the way you have to take a mentality every day has been huge for us. And so that's probably the biggest thing for me, just having Coach Trev.
Second row here. Adam.
Kyle, I know that you got probably growing tired of the offensive line improvement talk. Last year it was said that the offensive line had improved. Do you feel that this season that there is real tangible improvement? Is this finally the year that the offensive line will come together?
Yeah, I mean, the past couple of years, you know, we've been good. It's hard. It was hard to find, you know, to look through the cracks and you know, see us doing well. But I think, you know, this year as a team, us being able to actually come together, you know, have all the parts working as a cohesive unit is going to be huge to not only be successful as a team, but also, you know, get the big guys some love. And you know, that's a big thing, just get to be successful as a team, to let everybody, you know, have the spotlight. And that's a big thing.
To follow up, you mentioned spotlight. Is there any guys out there that have impressed you? A lot's been said, you know, about Mason Cole and other guys. You talk about some of the guys that you kind of struck you as you've seen a lot of improvement with them.
Yeah, I mean, Mason definitely. You know, Mason's Mason, and he started all last year as a freshman. That's huge. You know, no one does that really anywhere, and so that's huge for him. He's improved a lot. You know, again with Coach Trev, he's been able to make some strides. You know, Dave Dawson's doing really good. Thule Logan's been doing really good. Blake's has had a really good camp. A lot of guys have been coming along, and it's been good.
Guys, we'll go to the first row here.
Sione, what is this experience going to be like for you going back to Utah and playing in your home state?
It's going to be starting off my senior year back at home. It's going to be fun. I know all my family members and my friends are going to be there to support me and my team. So there's nothing better to start off my senior year playing at home.
Back to the back corner there.
For both of you, can you talk about, now that you've been through it, what has Camp Harbaugh been like, and being in the submarine?
It's been an experience that I'll probably tell my kids about when I'm older. It's definitely been like a camp we've never had before, and I think that's gonna pay off in dividends down the road this year and this upcoming Thursday too. We've come together as a team really well. We're super close right now, super tight knit. We know what we're doing execution wise, and now it's just a matter we have to go out and show everybody what we're doing, submarine, and make it pay off.
First row, Mark in the green shirt.
Sione, obviously you and Brian are very close. What's it been like over the last couple weeks trying to counsel him? And obviously he's not going to get the experience that you are going home.
Yeah, just going off that, like I know Brian comes from, like going up to Brian, I know him and he comes from a God-based family, and knowing that like his faith is really strong right now, and he's keeping a positive attitude throughout the whole situation, and our team is behind his back, supporting him throughout his whole rehab, and we're always going to be there with him, so no matter what.
Second row here, Adam.
Sione, I've been interested in the difference in elevation with you being from there. Is that something do you feel like might take a toll on these guys, or have you talked to them a little bit about it? Is there a different way you prepare, or is it even a concern?
Well, for me personally, I feel it's not a really concern for me, because I've been like flying back and forth from here to Utah like many times, and like working out in Utah like hasn't really been a concern. Like my breathing's been fine, and I got a lot of questions from like my teammates about the elevation, and I told them like nothing to worry about. Like they'll be fine just as long as they'll be fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
First row to the right, Dennis.
Kyle, I think you said in the past the coach likes to keep you off balance or doesn't prepare you for things sometimes. Give me a couple of examples of what form that's taken.
Like some examples of what he's done.
Yeah.
Oh God, I mean, where can I start? You know, I mean, the big thing is this: he likes us to for example, you know, like during camp, you know, a lot of teams will have practice in the morning or late at night, you know, to be easy on the guys. And but no, Coach Harbaugh wants to do it during the hottest time of the day, so it's 1 to 4, and specifically to shape the body and mold the mind. And
You're quoting him.
yeah,
Okay.
kind of. But you know, just stuff like that. You know, especially you know being behind closed doors with him and seeing him in his environment. It's funny, but it's also just like to see just he's such a football mentality type guy and just an awesome coach. And but yeah, he definitely keeps you on your toes all the time.